It is episode 67 of Inside 300. Welcome in. I'm your host, Brian Perry, calling all of my old Disney college program roommates. Now's the time to throw money in a pool because we can collectively buy a cabin from Fort Wilderness. That's right, somebody is actually selling a fully intact cabin from the legendary Fort Wilderness campground that had been removed from the resort back in 2016. The cost? Well, that's 50 big ones, as in $50,000, which honestly is not terrible to own such an insane part of Walt Disney World history, and heck, you even get to live in it, if you so choose. According to the posting on the always reliable and highly reputable Craigslist.com, the unit is mobile, so it can be towed and transported to any location you wish, so catch me throwing it on the back of a flatbed and planting it right smack in the middle of Times Square. It's 500 square feet, which would make it a big New York City apartment, and is listed as a one bed, one bath. Honestly, I'm going to regret reporting this news, I can already tell, because I want it, and I'm going to be insanely jealous of whoever ends up with it. Seriously, what a cool opportunity. The only other listing that I can remember that could potentially top this one is when that guy was selling one of the cars of the monorail. This does have a little more square footage, though. Colossal weekend for the Walt Disney Company as the popular Destination D23 event is set to take place over the next 3 days. Fans can expect exciting announcements about the company, but Disney CEO Bob Chapek will not be present. Originally scheduled to appear, Chapek was quoted on the D23 podcast stating,
"I'm sorry, I had every intention of trying to make it this year. As you know, I've made the last several, and I really love that event. Unfortunately, this year, given the new job and given the tugs I get from several different areas, it's impossible for me to make it, but I will be there in spirit."
Some fans believe that Chapek is actually not attending because of a petition going around calling for his resignation, but that's purely speculation. Destination D23 will take place at the iconic Contemporary Resort down in Orlando. The big theme park news is set to take place on Saturday morning when Connections, a look at the future of Disney parks, is presented. Disney's Festival of the Holidays is in full swing at California Adventure. As part of the fun, Disney's Viva Navidad street party is also taking place, and Mirabel, the main character from Disney's upcoming film Encanto, is making her first in-park appearance. Once again, an impressive display from Disneyland's entertainment department. The street party is led by the three caballeros, Donald, Jose, and Panchito, as they host the ultimate festival for Navidad. Dancers, musicians, and more take to the park in the Paradise Garden section, and of course, Mickey and Minnie make an appearance as well. Disney's Encanto is set to release next week. The upcoming film follows the story of the aforementioned Mirabel and her magical family. Well, it happened. The Spider-Man No Way Home trailer dropped, and we all lived to see another day despite no appearance from Tobey Maguire or Andrew Garfield, or so we think. Tons of speculation is going around on one of the specific shots in the trailer that features Tom Holland's Spider-Man lunging at a bunch of villains, including Sandman from Spider-Man 3 and the Lizard from The Amazing Spider-Man 1. But who is the Lizard jumping at? And who is he getting punched by? Is it a magical ghost? Or is it a CGI removed other Spider-Man? We got a month until we officially find out. Potential Hocus Pocus 2 spoilers ahead, so this is your warning. One of the most iconic scenes in the 1993 Halloween hit Hocus Pocus was the famed "I Put a Spell on You" scene, where Bette Midler's Winifred bursts out into the legendary tune while literally putting a spell on the townspeople. Now it seems that the sequel will be featuring another classic song performed by the Sanderson sister trio. The popular "One Way or Another" song by Blondie from 1978 seems to be the focal point of a new scene thanks to a compilation put together by Galvin Mind on YouTube. Check it out. Hocus Pocus 2 is set to release in the fall of next year on Disney+. Disney did release a first look promotional image of the sisters earlier this month. And that's going to do it for this episode of Inside 300. If you like what you saw, be sure to subscribe. Click that bell icon. This way you're notified every time we come out with brand new content. A new episode of 50 for 50, the top 50 attractions in the history of Walt Disney World, drops this upcoming Sunday. So be sure to check out if your favorite ride has made the list. I'm your host, Brian Perry. And as always,
bye-bye.